Lancer Nation. Thanks for watching Lancer Television and the Lancer Lowdown, where we answer your questions about Gilmour athletics. Today's question is, the football team has a season theme of Return to Glory. What does it mean? The 2013-14 school year is actually the 50th anniversary of when not one, but two teams went undefeated in the same year. In 1963, the football team went a perfect 9-0 under the direction of head coach Vern Weber. Then later that season, the boys basketball team was a perfect 21-0 under the guidance of head coach Jeff Morton, who also happens to be a 1955 graduate of Gilmour. That was the only time in school history where those two teams went undefeated in the same year. That was an amazing accomplishment for the teams, but it was also an important time in school sports history. Today, we've invited members of those undefeated teams back to campus to take part in several special activities, including being honored at halftime of the football game. Let's talk to a few of those people from the present and the past to find out what Return to Glory means to them.
Well, I guess I would start with Vern Weber. Anything that we did in football went back, had to do with Vern Weber, and when we were here, Steve Blancha was his assistant coach. And they instilled in us that to play the best that we could every single day at practice and then enjoy the game on the weekend. We could bring glory to ourselves, bring glory to God, bring glory to the school. And that was instilled in us by Vern Weber. And Vern is here today, and we couldn't feel better about seeing him again and getting together with all the players.
Well, first of all, it just brings back great memories, of Gilmour, our classmates, and certainly the record we set back then. It was quite an accomplishment. I know we only had 48 kids graduated that year, and it seemed like everybody played in every sport, but we were able to come out undefeated. And hopefully we set some goals that other kids can achieve too, and do that. And the other thing I'd like to thank is everybody who put this together, and particularly Vern Weber and Jeff Morton, just great coaches. And they deserve a lot of credit for our success.
And how does it make you feel to know that the kids of today are remembering what you accomplished back then?
Well, it's a different world than what we lived in, and it's nice to see, the Gilmour kids appreciate what happened years ago. You don't see that today in many places, and it just shows you how good Gilmour is as a school and the kids that come here. So we appreciate it. It's fantastic to be part of it again.
Well, to me it means coming back to the academy after having graduated 50 years ago, but more importantly, being on the first undefeated football team in the history of the school in 1963, the fall. And being a senior that year and playing on that undefeated team.
Well, pretty much for me, it's what we came out and did today. I mean, we've been working towards it all summer, and really for our seniors 4 years, and it's really coming together, as you can see from the result today. And so we're all ecstatic and excited and looking forward to Hawken on Thursday. It's going to be great.
Now, what was it like seeing the players from 50 years ago be here today?
Well, I didn't really see them that much, but talking to Coach Weber and Coach Spicer and getting some just legends in the building and around campus and at the game, it just really inspires us because we're going to do everything we can to be great, and tradition means a lot to us, and we're making it today. That's our job, is to continue on what they did. So
there's a lot of great memories in Gilmour football and a lot of great tradition, a lot of great success here. Coach Weber had a lot of success here for 30-some years. Coach Spicer and his run here was a pretty successful one. So we just want to get back to those winning ways. We've been down a few years, and we just want to get back to that tradition.
Now, there are a couple players that were here today for special activities and that in honor of the 50-year anniversary. What did that mean, seeing them here?
That's a great honor. We talk all the time to these kids about the people that came before you, and there's going to be people coming here after you, and how the program is much bigger than any one person or any one coach or any one individual. So it's a great honor for these kids to get to meet some of these guys that came here before them and get to understand some of the history and tradition. And now they're a part of that. And at some point, these are going to be the guys coming back, and there'll be guys in the future that get to talk to the guys that we have now. So I think it's important that they learn how to give back.
Okay, Return to Glory. We had a big win today. Think that had anything to do with it?
Yeah, absolutely. I think they uplifted the kids. We had a chance to get Coach Spicer and Coach Weber deliver a pregame speech, which I was very grateful for. They did a great job, and they always get me excited. And there's a lot of these kids that their parents played for those coaches, so I think it adds a little excitement to it, and hopefully gets them to play a little bit harder.
And there you have it, Lancer Nation, the lowdown on the football team's season theme, Return to Glory. If you have a question about Gilmour athletics you'd like answered, please email us at lancerlowdown@gilmour.org. We may just answer your question next. Until then, keep watching Lancer Television and the Lancer Lowdown.
Shall remember the pride of blue and gray. Gilmour we salute.